Hey there. Sorry for the abrupt ending of the last episode. I'm going to put it in the comments, but I know not everybody's going to read the comments or see the last episode, which would make this intro also pointless, but whatever. But the game froze so completely that I had to, like, control alt delete sign out just to make it, like, not suck ass. Just to, like, make it, um, close out, because if I tried to alt tab, it wouldn't pull up any of the other windows. It would just stay on Oblivion, which was still frozen. So just sign out. So I just ended the video. I was just gonna pause the video and come back in the game, and then do what I would normally do and just keep going for the last 15 minutes or so I had left. I said, fuck it. Oblivion's been really screwy the past couple days, so hopefully this session is a little better. I don't know. I don't know why things have to suck so much sometimes. Just wanna have fun playing a video game.
You have my ear, citizen.
Like I was trying to say when the last episode froze and I couldn't do anything, I'm going to do this mod quest, and then once it's done, I'm going to start the armor quest that I was talking about, the Armor of Malevolence quest, and hope that they just send that guy to come give me the note at some point, and I don't have to just constantly go back and forth. Because if I do have to constantly go back and forth, then I'm just not going to continue the fucking mod, because that's stupid. Like, what I'm assuming / hoping is that they send that guy out, right? Like, they send him out to get you or whatever. But
oh, hello.
What the fuck is Armand? Why is he in the market district? God damn it. Okay. Whatever. Like, they send him out to give you the message at some point, but you can also talk to him to speed up the process. That's my assumption. I don't know for sure, but I hope that's the case.
You wear the shadow.
Oh, do I need to... I think I read the... Contracted by client who does not wish to reveal her identity for our purposes. She is simply calling herself Sue. She would like us to acquire a very valuable painting for her from Castle Anvil. Infiltrating a castle can be quite difficult, so I'd rather not ask anything else today. I know you're the right team for the job. She does not want to meet you or I in person. She's leaving another message with more details for you. Go to Anvil and look near the big tree in the center of town. Shadow guide you.
Who will help an old beggar?
Good day.
Oh. So go to Anvil and look for the big tree.
Shadow Knight.
Okay. I've been given an assignment from the guild for a special client. I need to look near the big tree to Anvil for another message. We're in the middle of town with fancy conventions. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, I guess. I guess I didn't need to go to Armand after all? I don't know. I'm still gonna do the thing where I just don't bother going to that to the fucking Big Tony's Deli constantly unless... Is it? Message from Sue. It's gonna be Sue aside, and it's gonna end with them trying to stage a suicide of me. If you're reading this, I can only assume that you're prepared to carry out the request. However, I must inform you as politely as I can that your services are no longer required. Approached by a man from a group called the Black Dagger Society, and he made me a better offer. One of their agents will be doing the job for me. Please understand that I mean no disrespect. It's just business. It's an outrage. I need to see if I can find more about this Black Dagger Society. I'm sure the beggars will know something. Okay. That's kind of an asshole thing to do. What's the Black Dagger? You don't know? They're a new gang. Here, just read this.
Blessings of...
New Thieves Guild. Is there a new Thieves Guild in Cyrodiil? Experts say, yes. Within the last few weeks, crime rates have skyrocketed in almost every city in Cyrodiil, especially the Imperial City's waterfront district. There have been 12 very diverse cases of burglary and 4 cases of murder, which a calling card of sorts was left behind, a simple piece of parchment with a symbol on it depicting an outline of a dagger, followed by the words, "You have been burglarized by the Black Dagger Society. Have a nice day." Experts believe the culprit is a new gang, making a bold, arrogant attempt to build a reputation with both the general public and the rest of the criminal underworld. The consensus is that they want it to be clear that they are responsible for the crimes in order to inspire fear. Due to the seemingly unrelated nature of the crimes, authorities suspect they are working as a mercenary group, being hired by individuals to commit each of these heinous acts. The Imperial Legion is asking anyone with information on this new threat to come forward. Okay, that's a bit fucky-wucky to me. Let Armand know immediately. Okay, now we're going to Armand. Okay. He's still in the fucking market? Okay. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay. And now it's... Wait. 8 hours. Maybe he'll come back to the market district in the morning. Or maybe he'll just stay at the fucking waterfront and I have to go to the big ass loading screen again because that's just what happens. Yeah. And it's still fucking rain. I hate the rain. Everything is awful, everything sucks. Screaming, crying, throwing up. It's just one of those days. You don't want to wake up. Everything's awful, everything's fucked. I don't know the words to this song. Once I find that,
please show your respect.
That Black Horse Courier thing that details the start of the Armored Malevolence quest, I'm going to read it so I can at least get the quest started.
What is it, citizen?
Surely it has to be something. I know it's you. It's hanging up on. Oh, I think that's it right there. The one without a picture. Military build-up east of Skingrad. Aspiring champion leading defense against undead scourge. Investigators in Skingrad have reported a build-up of soldiers to the east of the city, reputed to be leading the defense against an undead creature lurking in a nearby tower. Though the council was unwilling to comment at length, they did inform the Black Horse Courier that the diversion of troops was necessary for the protection of Skingrad. Our on-the-scene investigator interviewed Captain Malin, an aspiring champion of Cyrodiil, who has been given the difficult task of quelling the undead threat. From the interview, we have learned that the occupant of the nearby tower is reported to be a lich of unfathomable power who has been terrorizing the farmsteads outlying Skingrad for the past few weeks. Captain Malin is confident that his soldiers, which consist of the rarely seen Imperial City Army Chaplain Division, will encounter little difficulty in eliminating the threat. Black Horse Courier will endeavor to keep you informed as the situation unfolds. In addition to the Black Horse Courier speaks of a military buildup east of Skingrad for purposes of destroying a lich that resides in a nearby tower. Perhaps it might be worth investigating. I should head to Skingrad to see if I can learn more. Okay, well, you know. Once we're done with this quest, once we've informed Armand. Unless, of course, it stops being these fucking notes quests now. And I'm just an idiot who lacks patience. Which is entirely possible. Very entirely possible. Patience is not one of my strong suits. It's why I can never be a teacher. Another reason I can never be a teacher is I'm stupid. But, like, the big reason I have no patience. So, like, children being children and, like, having fun or whatever in classroom would not go well for me. I've been so messed up. Like, it's not like I'd be, like, abusive or whatever. I would not have the patience for that. No way, no how. Why are you sleeping? It's the middle of the fucking day. Wake up, asshole. Good to see you. Disturbing news. I can't believe it. They're trying to take over. Well, you're the guildmaster. What do you want to do? We have to compete. Find us more work. I'll get right on it. I'll leave a message with Big Tony since he's at your headquarters. Check with him once you're ready for a contract. We also need to expand. Good idea. More members means more income. Talk to Shady Samantha at the Breville HQ. She's got a lot of connections. Oh.
The Gilded Carafe.
Okay.
Shadow hide you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna get military buildup soon enough. Now I'm kind of interested in what was going on. God. Or not like I'm interested in expanding the Thieves Guild ranks and stuff, so I don't know how many quests are in this mod either, so I don't know. Well, you know, I said I would finish this quest anyway, so this is still the same quest, so yes. Big Tony! Hey, good to see you. A contract just came from Armand. Rumors.
My favorite town. Anvil. Lovely old stone buildings in the harbor at sunset.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk to good old Shady Sam. Wherever she is. Talk to Miss Shady. Is she in the Shady training room? No. She's probably in this other door. Shady Samantha's store. Yeah. Hey, Miss Sam. I hear you're looking to expand our ranks. I know a few thieves you could recruit. Well, the perfect guy. His name is Chuck Finley. He's a thief and one of the best archers I've ever seen. You'll find him in Anvil. I feel like that's...
Shadow hide you.
I feel like I should know that name. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that's a reference. That's a name. Like a real person's name or something. Chuck Finley. Very much not... I didn't really bother trying to come up with like a Elder Scrolls names, huh? Okay. I don't know how much I'm enjoying this quest line.
Good day.
Okay, contract. I don't like talking business here. The client wants to communicate on paper. Take this and go read it somewhere else.
Shadow hide you.
Contract. Never thought I'd do something like this. Hiring the thieves. But I fear it may be the only solution. I'm something of an inventor. My name is not important, but my predicament is about difficulty involving corruption within the Imperial Legion. I recently drew up detailed blueprints for a new type of siege machine, which I have intended to have constructed as soon as I can afford to do so. Last week, my house was robbed and a thief made off with all my things, including the aforementioned drawings. The next day, the Legion tracked him down and raided his hideout, covering all of the stolen property. They returned my possessions, but not the drawings. So it seems the authorities want my inventions for themselves. This kind of injustice must not stand. I need you to get my drawings back. I will pay well. I'm assuming they're somewhere in the Imperial prison area, or perhaps in the office building. Please help. Okay. We go to Anvil. Not super high priority right now. To be honest, the Chuck Finley kind of threw me off because it's not really an Oblivion name, is it? So I kind of don't care right now. Just gonna go on and do some of this and this and this. What and this? And this. Yeah, and this. And
Hail!
Hail! This. Hello. Something strange seems to be going on in the town center. It might be prudent.
Listen to me, my brothers and sisters.
Well met.
Heed my words.
Jesus, that's loud as. Turn the music down.
I have been shown the truth that has eluded the sighted. The gods that you worship are false gods. Icons that serve to increase the wealth of churches and heathens. Listen to them not!
What is it?
No, what you're saying cannot be true.
You lie! You lie!
Duh.
Such words are a horrid affront to the gods!
Well, you
Surely you will pay for this.
Come! Witness the miracle of the truth! See the true God
I
that
heard
is
you know how
present
to move
amongst
in
us!
light armor.
Should you need something, I
Those
will
of
be
you who
happy
wish
to
to become
oblige.
the truly faithful, to witness the truth he brings, come with me!
Yes. What's up?
This does not bode well. I fear that Lord Hasseldor doesn't realize the growing extent of the Lich's influence within the city. what's happening here. Ah, you only heard the end of this speech, didn't you? Well, it seems that this lich that resides in the tower east of the city isn't content with merely causing the usual kinds of trouble. He now has decided to sow the seeds of discord among the populace, though for what purpose I cannot imagine. The speech that you heard is just one of many that this necromancer henchman of his has made over the past few weeks. What is he telling the people? His agents talk to the people of the selective nature of the gods' favor and how those who are less pious are never going to earn it. Reminds them that only those of the priesthood, noble birth, or with large coffers seem to be able to buy their seat at God's table. And his piece de resistance is to highlight the suffering, poverty, and famine they continue to face regardless of any pretense to piety. Ordinarily, the only common folk who would listen to such blasphemy are those that are few soldiers short of an army, if you get what I mean. Times have been hard of late, and he is having more influence than he normally would. People of all social circles have been heeding his words and mulling them over at length. And when they're just right for the picking, he delivers the speech that you heard today. He tells them of his new god, a mortal god. What new god? New god he's referring to is actually the Lich, though the people seem to be somewhat ignorant of that fact. The necromancer here claims that the new god is offering the people a chance at eternal life free of suffering and desire. In other words, he's going to turn them into liches like him, and all they would have to do is rise up and attack the army encampment surrounding his tower. But what really bothers me is that the Lich doesn't really have anything to gain of this, and is more than likely doing himself more harm. How so? Like as though he may cause some brief unrest amongst the populace, they will never rise up against Lord Hasseldor, and they certainly won't attack an army being led by an aspiring champion of Cyrodiil despite what he offers them. No, all that his pretty words are doing is drawing an even greater attention to his existence, giving growing rise to the necessity of eliminating him. And the brass in Imperial City have responded in kind. The Lich will not live out the week by my reckoning. Why does the Lord not stop this? Why are you so talkative, Mr. Soldier? Why do you think? Political nonsense, of course. For some strange reason, Lord Hasseldor has been attempting to promote freedom of speech within the city, in an attempt to raise the social media. A balmy notion, if you ask me, but one that is winning him support from a lot of common folk who normally had few kind words to say about it. It's bloody typical that right as he is promoting freedom of speech, this necromancer shows up and starts preaching discord. Lord Hasseldor can't silence him without seeming as if his freedom of speech campaigning was nothing more than empty promises. Where is the Lich's Tower? I'm not entirely sure, truth be told. Somewhere east of the city, but I'm not entirely sure. Could wait for the next regiment of soldiers from Imperial City to arrive and ask them, or perhaps there is someone else that might know. Okay. Farewell, citizen. Hey, asshole! Who are you who dares to stop the speaker for the new god? Tell me your purpose for waylaying me. I'm interested in the new god. Your words are music to my ears, and I am only too happy to tell you what I can. The new god is indeed benevolent, and offers his worshippers eternal life lacking in desires and subsequent suffering. Unlike the gods of Tamriel, to whom obedience bears a remarkable resemblance to indentured slavery, the new god asks only a small favor. To in turn for the freedom from the horrors of life, something the gods of Tamriel see fit to punish their worshippers with unerringly, the new god asks only that you aid him in destroying the blasphemous army of the Imperial City that has besieged his celestial tower. I wish to see the new god. Wink, wink. Of course, my child. You have asked the most important question you will ever speak. This day forth, your life will begin to take an entirely new nature. Follow me, then. I will lead you to your new god and to a better life free of suffering and desire.
How are you?
Okay. I don't actually want to help this guy. Okay. I'm a thief, I guess. But I'm a good boy. I'm a good sweet boy. Can't be corrupted. No way, no how. But okay, I'll follow you, I guess. Even though we're kind of going more westwards. But I'm sure you know what you're doing, sir. Slowpoke, I'm gonna pass you. Beep beep, get in the slow lane. Beep
You've
beep.
got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time repairing your gear.
Thanks. Beep beep, beep 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 beep. You know, you could just jump off the bridge. Like, I know it sounds dangerous, but it's not that high up. I mean, I'm sure it would hurt, like, in real life if you jumped from that high. But I don't think it would dent me. I don't know. I'm not really good at judging how high. It's probably like, I mean, unless you rolled. I feel like that would be like a normal parkour thing. Like, I don't think it's so high that it would, like, break your leg. It's not, obviously it wouldn't break your legs, I don't think. I mean, maybe, no, I think it would take like at least a little higher, right? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. In game, it does nothing. You can just jump off. Oh, wait, is this my horse? Oh, Amidala 2.0. You'll never be her. You'll never be her.
Hi there.
Hi. Amidala 2.0. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna call you Damiala. Because you'll never be her. Wait for me, Mr. Necromancer. I was just lying to get you to, like, bring me to this place because I wanted to help out the Imperial City.
This is a hole.
Fuck off, dude. Ah! Ow.
Do your best.
Okay, horsey. Let's get back to following that guy. Thanks for the assistance, Mr. Imperial Legion. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Sorry. Bye. Maybe some other time. How did he fucking get so far away so fast? Fuck off, Goblin. I'm not gonna bother with you. Apparently still close enough to the gate that the skies are still red and drowning with blood. What the fuck is that thing? Landrew? Oh my god. Maybe leveling up to 40 is that idea. There's so many fucking things on the road now. Then again, there was also that weak-ass bandit that I just murdered. So, you know, maybe not. Sir, how far away is this place? I feel like we've been wandering for hours. For hours and hours, and it's fucking raining again. God damn it, I hate the rain. I had kind of, I wish I could just shout at the heavens. Oh, rain stopped. Never mind. I was gonna say something about, you know, shouting at the heavens and being like, ah, fuck you, and it would stop raining or whatever. You know, like a clear weather shower or something. I know it's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane idea. There would never be anything like that. Is this it? Are we here? Oh. Yes, we are. By the way, I don't know if this is gonna work very well, but fuck you. Okay. Strange letter, huh? As we discussed, here's a speech I need you to memorize and deliver to the populace on screen. Granted, it would be best if you could perform it in a public place. In front of the church would be suitably ironic, don't you think? It could be as convincing as possible. Those that matter have to believe that you were indeed sent there by the Lich, otherwise all of this is for nothing. Okay, I don't... Interesting. Hello? I'm so tired that I can barely stay awake, yet I'm too terrified to sleep when I am off duty. Keep my eye on you, so don't try anything stupid. You don't seem to be keeping an eye on me, because I'm invisible. Oh. Hello. Blacksmith. Found the blacksmith. I've located the Imperial Army encampment at the base of the tower. I should find the man in charge and learn about the situation. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, fuck off. Stop it! It's bad! Hey you, Captain Melee.
Sorry, citizen, but this is a military camp, and you don't have enough experience to be much use to me.
Excuse me, I'm level 40.
You'll have to clear out.
Serious? Are you serious, dude? Serious? I'm level 40. I'm level 40, man. I'm 84 fame. Do I need to get my knot? Look, I'm cool.
Sorry, citizen.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair. Ah! Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Calm your tits. I get stopped? Okay, to stop doing that. Hold on a second here. Let me check something. Okay, so it seems my plan has failed because actually I need to be champion of Cyrodiil to do this. So I don't know what we're gonna do then. I'm gonna get far enough away that I can start to fast travel. I'm gonna fuck off. Okay. I didn't realize. Okay. Fine, then we're gonna do this then. Fine. Fine, I don't care. We'll do the legacy then. Then we'll save this for last, I guess. Oh, actually, I've already figured out the quote-unquote story. I don't do a lot of role-playing. I've already figured out the whole story behind it. Because the legacy here will offer a... Sorry, that was, a pop-up for the,
The children are starving.
I was just grabbing the walkthrough.
Yes.
How do you do? Have you seen Othralos?
Anyway,
You have my ears.
oh god. Is it gonna just keep doing that? If it happens again, I'm just gonna... Okay. We're loading to... here, perhaps? Okay, glad that was a waste of time on accident. I'm stupid. I should have checked the...
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Okay. Seems to have stopped. Okay, so this is a bit a little further along, further back than I really wanted. I don't care. I'm going to the legacy anyway. So where am I supposed to go? Book vendors. Book vendors.
Everybody needs a copy of...
Market district here. So just as a reminder, an old man called Edward Pellew challenged the nature of my ancestry and how it ties to my own abilities. This point is one worth investigating and now I have a starting point. Pellew mentioned that he is now a character from a children's story, so perhaps I should look into his own history in order to discern how I am able to learn my own. And those children's stories that he mentioned seem a good place to start. Perhaps one of the more well-stocked vendors will have what I seek.
The Grey Fox appreciates all...
If only he knew.
You smell of death.
Your mom smells death, bitch. Here we go. First edition. Good sir. Good day to you. I'm Fintius, the proprietor of First Edition. What can I do for you? Do you have any books on Pellew? Books on Pellew? I seem to recall a historical character called Edward Pellew who slew a fiend or some such, but I'm afraid that I don't have any books on him and haven't stocked them in many years. Perhaps you could try Bugak Groball's bookstore in Leywood. He tends to keep a well-stocked bookstore. Okay, man. I mean, I just figured that you're like the Imperial City bookstore. You should have everything, but whatever. Giving you a 0 out of 10 on Yelp or whatever. I don't know how Yelp works. I use Yelp. Right. Mr. Orc or Miss Orc. I don't know which one. I can't really tell by the name. Doesn't really matter either, I guess. Southern Books. Mister. Welcome to Southern Books. We sell all manner of books from the most common tome to the rarest compendium. What about Pellew? Alas, my friend, you are much out of luck. I just sold my last copy of a children's book featuring Edward Pellew only yesterday. Perhaps Renoir's bookstore in Coral can help you there. God damn it. This sent me on a fucking wild goose chase, apparently. Coral. crash? No, it didn't. Now go. Wait. Grumble, 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 grumble. Grumbling, grumbling, upset, angry, grumble. What just happened?
I may have a bit of a proposition for you involving the Germain family you so recently assisted.
Who? Germain family? Who the fuck are you?
It was kind of you to escort the Germains back to Weatherly. However, the original owner of Weatherly left them an even greater legacy. In fact, there's quite a bit more to their family history than meets the eye. Want to hear about it?
I mean, I'm kind of busy with my own family history, I guess, but fucking why not, I guess.
Curiosity should never be denied, is it not so? And who knows, my story may prove profitable to both of us once it has come to its end. My tale actually begins with the father, Albert Germain. He was once in my employ, or should I say, the employ of my organization. He was very good at obtaining things that people did not want to part with. A professional thief, to put it bluntly. He was assigned to obtain a very valuable item for me. He succeeded, but decided to keep this item for himself. An unfortunate decision. Okay. He fled from Coral with his family, and was never heard from again. Only his small son, Reynald, was found, wandering alone in the wilderness. Okay. Naturally, my associates and I believed he had perished. The wilderness is, after all, a dangerous place. No place to take your family. Then, these many years later, voila! The brother reappears. It seems the rest of the family did not die in the wilderness after all.
What do you want me to do?
Indeed. What is the point of my tale? Albert Germain builds Weatherly way out in the middle of nowhere. He was a thief, not a farmer. The only reason to establish such a place would be to stay out of the Coral Guard's sight. I believe that the item Albert stole, which rightly belongs to me, was hidden at the Weatherly settlement. Unfortunately, the notorious Red Guard Valley ogres ransacked the place and probably took all of the loot back with them. If you were to obtain this item somehow and bring it to me, I would pay you very well for it. I can get you started by telling you where the ogres live. The rest is up to you.
Okay.
There isn't much to tell you about Albert Germain. He was one of my best, then he got greedy. The rest is hidden.
Okay.
Gilbert and Reynald know nothing of their father's past deeds. If you want to tell them about it, suit yourself. I do not care to describe it. You will know it when you see it, I think. It is not something one of the ogres should have in his possession.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna...
Beware.
Continue with my whole... my own history stuff. And I'll get back to you on... those...
Good to see you.
Shitbags, I guess. The shitbag ogres specifically. I'm not talking about the Germain family being shitbags. I'm talking about the ogres being shitbags. Just to be
How are you?
clear. Watch, this is going to tell me to go to Shaden Hall or whatever. Or whatever the other one is. Shaden Hall. It is Shaden Hall. Okay. Gosh. So, Renoir's books. Please tell me you have it. Yes, can I help you? Books on Pelu. Ah, yes, Edward Pelu, slayer of the great fiend Coral. Ah, but he was one of my favorite heroes as a child. And as luck would have it, I do indeed have a book on him here. A children's book, as I recall. Cost 50 gold. Sure. Very good. Here's your book. If you ever need another book in the future, you know where to find it. Okay. Pop out here. Sit down. And read. Edward Pelu and the Vain Coral. Coral? I'm gonna say Coral. Sir Edward Pelu was once a great and mighty hero who... that's not too bad. Who lived many years ago. Cursed by his own desire for greatness, he left his family estate and traveled the land looking for a way to prove that he was a hero. For many months he wandered aimlessly, and soon he began to despair that he would never find a way to show his greatness. Yet when he had almost given up hope, he was informed by the villagers in the town he was staying in that there was an evil fiend that lived nearby and was causing a great deal of trouble. Pleased that at last he had a purpose, Sir Edward Pellew gathered the villagers together and told them, "I will slay this fiend and free your town from his tyranny once and for all." He then packed his equipment and started off toward the fiend's lair. Upon arriving, though, he found that the lair was empty and presumed that the fiend had learned of his arrival and fled in terror. Despairing, Sir Edward Pellew made to leave the lair, only to be stopped by a huge creeper wrapped in shadows of the darkest black. "Who are you?" Pellew demanded, brandishing his mighty sword and pointing at the beast. "I am the one that you seek to slay. I know all about you, Sir Edward Pellew," the creature responded. "You are in grave danger. It's during a confrontation between mortal and fiend. He who knows the other's name has the greatest advantage." At that moment, Sir Edward Pellew felt fear course through his body, because it was a well-known fact that if a fiend knew your name, it had full control over your body. Realizing that he could not confront this beast with a sword, he instead crafted a cunning plan to deceive the beast. "Oh, but you are mistaken," he said innocently. "For I'm not here to kill you. I lied to the villagers so they would not try to stop me from coming here to see you." "Why would you seek me out?" the fiend wondered aloud. "I came because I wanted to learn from you and serve as your apprentice. The title of Hero of Tamriel makes me sick to my stomach, yet the title of Fiend truly appeals to me. I want you to teach me everything you know," Pellew lied. Fiend scratched his chin thoughtfully at that, his eyes blazing as if in concentration. "And what, pray tell, makes you think that you are worthy of my doing?" "I descend from the noble line of the half-celestials, who were born of the union between an unnameable god and a noble of the house Thillant. My lineage grants me powers beyond that of a normal mortal, so I have resolved myself to aspire to the greatness as granted by my ancestry." Fiend scoffed at that and waved a taloned hand dismissively. "Your ancestry counts for nothing with me. I am living proof that greatness can be achieved despite lowly breeding." "You were born of lowly breeding?" Edward Pellew said, feigning surprise. "How is such a thing possible? Could you perchance show me your ancestry as proof of your claims?" Now the fiend, being a creature of great pride and arrogance, could see nothing wrong with Pellew's request, and promptly drew a family tree in the dirt of the cave with his foreclaw. "As you can see here," he said smugly, "my own ancestry is descended from fiends in the abyssal plane, of no great importance. Truly your words have taught me much. Tell me, though, where do you fit in that family tree?" "Here!" The fiend tapped his foreclaw next to a name at the bottom of the tree. Sir Edward Pellew studied the name and committed it to memory. "So you are Coral, then," he said with a smile. "Thank you very much for your educational lesson. And now I have all that I need to know to defeat you." And so it was that Sir Edward Pellew, drawing upon the power to command creatures through an incantation using their true name, as granted to him by his half-celestial ancestors, probably banished the soul of the fiend from Tamriel and destroyed its body while it lay helpless, forever trapping the fiend in the abyssal plane. And thus Sir Edward Pellew became a hero to the land of Tamriel, as he had always dreamed of, and lived happily ever after in his role as champion of Tamriel. The end. From here on, the stories in the book become increasingly irrelevant and fanciful. Well, he's dead now. Rest in peace. Upon reading the book, I have discovered that Edward Pellew's own abilities stem from his ancestral links. Upon discovering this, Pellew knew that his destiny was to draw upon his inheritance and serve Tamriel as a hero. Now I only need to discover my own ancestors and discover whether or not they have influenced my own rise to greatness. Perhaps the Imperial Register, Imperial City Prison District, can shed some light on the subject. Mayhaps. Okay. This is as far as I got in... Did I just crash? No, I didn't. In the quest before my Oblivion last time. Like the last time I played through completely. This is the last time. This is the first quest before it. That's a lie. I was lying to you. I was trying to see if you'd believe me. Stupid idiot. Hi there. Imperial Registrar. Imperial Registrar looks at you with a distinct... It's just been a while. Distinct sense of irritation. "Yes, citizen? What is it that you want? It's just been a while since I played through it, so I don't remember everything. I want to know about my ancestry." "By the nine hells, why is it always when I'm off duty that the populace decides to bother me?" "Very well then, give me a moment to see what information I can find on your relatives. Stay right here, I'll be back in a moment." Ah, that was short. Registrar returns, clutching a large brown book, and spends a few minutes leafing through. Now this is indeed strange. So strange that I cannot recall ever having seen it before. What is it? "Well, despite all the information you have given me regarding your identification, I can find no trace of your ancestors in our record books. Rest assured, I have made no mistake. And while it's obvious that you exist, your ancestry within the bounds of Imperial Dominion does not. Thus, I'm afraid that I can be of no real help to you." What does that mean? It means that either your ancestry is foreign to Tamriel, though from your appearance I very much doubt that to be the case. Rude. Or alternatively, as I said before, your ancestry lies somewhere outside the bounds of Imperial Dominion. Likely, in one of the remote areas in which we have had no time to perform a census. Do you have any suggestions? The only thing that I could suggest would be to refer to any objects linking back to your ancestors and look for a clue there. Since you're here asking me these questions, I'm going to assume that you are the only member of your family line alive at the moment. Perhaps there is some trinket, some family heirloom that will provide you with the information that you seek. Follow the clues that it provides, and you may find your identity. And now, if you don't mind, leave me alone so that I can make the most of my time off duty. The route to track down my ancestry via Imperial Registrar was a dead end, yet the Registrar did offer an alternative solution. As far as I know, I have no family heirlooms to speak of, yet perhaps something on my person will provide an answer. I seek some marker of Feeling Star. Perhaps when I next retire for the evening, I can attempt to locate any such marks myself. Alright, I guess. Let's pop back to the Frostcrake Spire and take a quick nap, I guess. Don't recall. Ah! Alright, I tried it again, and again it crashed when I went to the Frostcrake Spire thing. So I'm just gonna go to a hotel, the bougie hotel at the Fuji Tiber Septum Hotel, and just take a nap there. Hey,
welcome, friend.
Bed, please.
Why, yes.
I'll take it.
Excellent. The room is on the floor upstairs. At the
west.
Be seeing you.
If there is anything,
Hi.
I hope I can.
Are you the guy that wanted the red Mythic Dawn? And I was like, oh no, I hate the Mythic Dawn now that I know they're the Emperor. I think this is it. Well, it's the west end of the hall. It's... I mean east. I guess meant east. Alright, let's just rest a quick hour. Rest 15 hours. Use the opportunity afforded by your safety of your location to search for your body for any telltale markings that might serve as a link to your ancestry. Okay, did I find anything? An hour searching reveals nothing. Disappointed, you abandon your search for results continue until a later date. I'm going to continue to it right fucking now. Fuck you. Use the opportunity to serve as a link to your ancestry. I am not giving up. No matter what rat bastard I have to murder. 12 hours, 7 a.m. Waking up in the morning. Third time's the charm, right? Third time's the charm? God damn it. God damn it. God damn it! I'm gonna try 2 more times. Now, what if I get naked and do it? Just fully naked. Okay? And then 12 hours. Alright. Alright. Let's see how it is. 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 Let's see how it fucking is.
You've got quite the silver tongue.
Let's see how it is. Mm-hmm. I get it. Okay, what if I wait 24 hours? And then go sleep at my house in my shack in the Imperial City in the waterfront. You know what? No, I'll sleep in the. No, I'm gonna sleep in my shack. The shack that I killed Mr. Pelu in, I think. See, now it's a later date. Okay. And now for the Temple District. And now go out of the Temple District.
What is it?
Maybe I should wait till it's evening to really put the fear of God in this place. Really put the fear of God in this place. And by this place, I mean this mod. I will find. I might have to look up a guide at some point. Because I don't know. I don't know what to do. 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 What the fuck?
What can I do?
Hear that?
I got no complaints. Kind of an error.
Okay. That was a weird email.
Whatever you say.
Save that. Going to my little ramshackle shack in the woods. God. Got a heart attack every time it freezes now because of that last time. It'd be kind of funny if it happened again right now because it's again 15 minutes before it's supposed to end, just like last time. But it seems to be okay.
How goes it?
Goes good, sir. Okay. Save it. Give a quick 13-hour nap. Check. I am going to explode. Okay, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on a fucking second. Okie dokie. So it turns out I just need to fucking keep doing it, and it's just like a probability thing. So keep going. It's supposed to increase in chance every time you do it, but you know, obviously I've done it like 300 times. Ain't found nothing yet. But we're going to continue until... Aha! Now that I have a starting piece of the puzzle of my ancestry, I can begin to try and track down my past. The strange shapes located on my right foot appear to be in the Marcomanic runic script. If I wish to find out what they mean, I need to find someone to translate them, perhaps from the professor of the Arcane University. Right as you are about to abandon your search, you discover a series of obscure markings on the arch of your right foot. Right. So you copy down the markings to a piece of parchment and hope to translate. Okay. Thank God. Oblivion says, "Mope." Means fuck you in Italian. Fun fact. And then I'll read a book, or maybe 2 or 3, and then scream my name in fucking ecstasy. And then I'll eat my lady's lovely legs.
What can I do for you, Art?
Yes, you want something with me? I need you to translate this. Ah, yes. What have we here? Professor studies the piece of parchment with a certain kind of professional curiosity. A variety of the Marcomanic form of the runic alphabet. It's very rare nowadays, yet extremely common in years past. Where, pray tell, did you find this? It's a mark I found in my possession. Really, how very strange. I cannot even begin to imagine how you would have come to buy such a mark. This long-forgotten script. The Marcomanic alphabet is not complicated to translate, being comprised primarily of a variety of the more common runic, I don't care, certain sounds. Let me see. It's a very simple word. It reads ehothorn. I have no idea what it means, though. This is the name of a person or a place. Thank you for your help. You're more than welcome. Any opportunity to demonstrate my knowledge of ancient scripts is a blessing to me. Take care. Oh, and I can go back to that guy. Watch I catch him on his break again. Did it just crash? It didn't just crash. Hey man. Your register size forcibly, obviously not impressed to see you back again, I see. And from the excited look on your face, I'd say that you have discovered a piece of information, which ties experience. Good thing that I kept the registry book handy as I anticipated your return. Alright then, let's have it. What is the name? Ehothorn. Now that is a name I'm sure I've heard before. Please allow me a moment to consult my record. Ehothorn, Ehothorn, Ehothorn. Here we are, Ehothorn. Ehothorn appears to be a family name of moderately noble ties who keep their estate on the outskirts of Shadenhall. My records indicate that there is only one surviving record, a young woman by the name of Alicia Ehothorn. Last known location is also recorded to be Shadenhall, and she's reported to be administering her family's estate. Is that everything you need to know? Yes, thank you. Well, at least now you know where to start looking. Now, if you don't mind, leave me alone to enjoy my break. Sorry to get you on your break again, man. Let's see. Wait, isn't that the fucking house on the hill here? Yeah, I'm kind of remember.
There's an arrow.
But like, I obviously saw this, but like, I kind of remember that was part of this mod. Ehothorn. Found my way into the Ehothorn family estate. Now I need to either find the owner of the estate, a woman called Alicia, or some piece of documentation that serves as my nest link to my ancestry. Alright, let's get the torchy out. Locked. Brothers of Darkness? Don't care. Pickaxe. Computer mug. Barrel. Carrot. Oil. Label. Computer. Oops. I didn't mean to... I think I accidentally took everything in there. Oops. A jewelry box. Gold. Crypt key. Book of before you names contains of names, most of which have been crossed out. Anita, Adriana, Amelia, Aldera, Alicia, Amila. Alicia Ehothorn is circled and Amila Ehothorn is underlined. Okay. I assume crypt's here. This is crypt. Where's the fucking crypt? Is crypt in the back or something? Oh. It is. Am I missing something, or is there nothing in here? Maybe there's still more stuff up here that I just missed. Galarian ruins, mysterious. Real Baron's Eye. Oh, I had to take it. Though I could not locate Alicia at the Ehothorn, I found a book on the family tree of the Ehothorn family. Strangely, there's only at least 17 female names in the book, and all of them have a certain similarity. Additionally, there is another name on the list after Alicia Ehothorn, meaning that perhaps one member of the family is on account of Alicia Ehothorn is expecting a child, or something is not quite right with Ehothorns. Perhaps the bartender at the local tavern could shed some light on this over there. Oh. Here I am. Brought you like a hurricane. I'm so speedy. I like being so speedy. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Hey, bartender! You heard of this Ehothorn? Good day to you, stranger. What is your poison be? I'm after some information. She chuckles at that. These days it seems that the thirst for a cold beer is quickly drenched. Those with a palate thirsty for information will often go wanting. Tell me what you want to know, and I'll see if I can help. I want to know about the Ehothorns. The Ehothorn family, eh? Never understand the sporadic interest that arises around that family every now and then. One minute, folks like you from the Imperial Registrar are happy to pretend they don't exist within the bounds of Imperial Dominion. Next it seems you can't get enough of them. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to answer all of the questions, but I'll see what I can do. What of Alicia? A kind lass, but recluse by nature. She keeps to herself most of the time, and though she's always polite, she seldom says much. mage reputed to be of no small talent, though I will admit that I am yet to see any true evidence of that. She bears a remarkable resemblance to her mother, who in turn resembled her mother. One of the traits of that family is that their features breed true. Other than that, I can't say much more about that would be of any real help to you. One of the family itself. While the family has been around the Shadenhall area for centuries, yet they are decidedly unremarkable as far as noble families go. To my knowledge, they have never been involved in local scandals or gained fame through any of their actions. Yet strangely, there seems to be only ever be one or two members of the family alive at any one time. And on top of that, only one member of the family is ever seen in public at any one time. Perhaps they are under an ancient curse or some such, as each of their family members falls victim to some tragedy early in life. Another strange thing is the fact that the women of the line seem to be cursed to bear only daughters. In fact, I can't remember a time when a male occupied the ehothorn estate. I hope that answers your questions. Anything else? Not that I can think of, no. There isn't anyone else around town, short of Alicia Ehothorn herself, who can tell you more about the family. But perhaps there is another alternative. Behind the Ehothorn estate is the entrance to the family crypt. At the crypt, there's an inscription that tells of the various members of the Ehothorn family and a little about their exploits. Perhaps you can find what you seek there. Good luck with your search. Oh. Interesting. Torch back up. Crazy how it doesn't run out with all the rain. Then again, maybe it's the oil or something. I don't know how torches work. I'm not a smart man. Alright, back to the graves. And then we read a book, or maybe. After examining the crypt, I was surprised to find that it's entirely empty. Where the coffins were labeled with the names of the various family members, there are no bodies or skeletal remains. Could this mean that no member of the Ehothorn family has died since the family's creation? Is there more to Alicia Ehothorn than I first thought? I think the time has come to confront her about it. As you explore the Ehothorn, you cannot help but notice the fact that the crypt is entirely empty. Okay. So I assume she's in her house now? Or something? Hey, you! You, what are you doing here? How is it that you survived? I thought you had died. I saw you die, and yet here you are. What? This is no time for games. You of all people should know that I have never been overly fond of them. Now tell me how it is that you survived. Nobody, not even one such as you, should have been able to survive that inferno. I think you've got me mistaken for someone else. She shakes her head and squints as if struggling to break free of a dream. You are not... No, I see now that I was indeed mistaken. You are not who I thought you were, though the similarities are astonishing, to be sure. I do apologize for my rudeness. Be assured that I did not intend to offend you in such a way. Who was it that you thought I was? A friend of mine, a friend who died in a very long time ago. He was a great deal like you in both appearance and in voice. Upon closer reflection, I see that you are not my friend. The revelation is somewhat distressing. Removing the veil from one's eyes and exposing the plain truth before them is often less satisfying than living in the dream. What happened to your friend? He died in a most horrible manner. It is a topic I would prefer not to discuss. Suffice to say, his death was not earned. Thus, he died before, and I have mourned his loss ever since. Were you looking for him? In truth, I have been searching for him ever since his demise. I am sort of a creature that can only believe what my eyes show me. As I never saw the remains of his battered body, my mind has always rejected his death. I think that I will perhaps search for him forever. Well, I, meanwhile, have been looking for you. Ah yes, the bartender over at the Bridge Inn informed me of a stranger in Shadenhall asking about me. From the look in your eyes, I imagine that you are not a member of the Imperial Registrar, so you must be here for reasons of your own. Perhaps you can have come to realize that certain facts about the Ehothorn family do not add up. So tell me, stranger, have you learned of the secret of the Ehothorn family? There's just one. Oh, you are the only Ehothorn. Her smile broadens, seeming almost to consume her entire face as she erupts into pearls of laughter. That's creepy. Congratulations, stranger. Next to no time, you've discovered what no one else has managed to. Yes, you are correct. I am the only Ehothorn, and in order to conceal my true age, I kill off my different personalities from time to time. That way, the folk of Shadenhall do not become suspicious of the family, and I have a reason to remain out of the public eye. At any rate, now that you have this information, what are you planning to do with it? Perhaps you should tell me why you are here. Tell her my story. Over the course of the following hour, Alicia Ehothorn listens tirelessly to your story, seemingly enraptured by your every word. When at last you finish, she smiles somewhat woefully at you and offers you a consoling embrace. I am pleased that you trusted me enough to tell me your tale. It is an intriguing tale, to say the least. Presume then that you are here because you are hoping that I may be able to provide some links to your ancestry. Yes. Well, at first I thought I could think of nothing that could be of real use to you, and yet it seems to be too much of a coincidence you just happen to share so many similarities with my deceased friend. Perhaps the runic markings on your body told you to seek me out because of that fact. Perhaps it's through learning more of my friend, that you can learn more of yourself and your ancestry. What do you think? I mean, it's the only clue I have. Indeed it is. Well, now that we both know one another's deadly little secret, perhaps we should make a pact. Let the two of us work together in order to find the answer to your ancestry. And in return, you will promise to keep what you know of the ehothorn family a secret. So what do you say? Do we have an accord? Sure, I guess. Excellent. Most excellent. I am indeed glad that we have come to an agreement. I foresee interesting times ahead of us, and the answers to all your questions will surely be revealed in due time. As to our next step, well, I have a good idea for our starting point. We should go to the place in which my friend perished, for if we find a clue anywhere, be there. We will be headed to the burnt remains of our former estate located in a place not too far from here. Suddenly you feel yourself growing faint as your vision begins to swim, and the world around you distorts and changes. What? What? Flashback. Oh my god, this should be as what the... By all the fires in the abyss, at last I have found you. What are you doing here? I had to come. The half-blood and the hunter are close to tracking you down, and I just saw them in the village asking questions about you. They will be here soon. We need to leave now. I'm almost ready. Leave your work. We can come back later to collect it when we know that it is safe. Do not take the risk. You know that the half-blood has the means with which to destroy you. Come on, let's go. You notice that Alicia is looking at you in a concerned manner. Are you alright? You seem to drift off there for a while, almost as if you were asleep. I'm alright. Alicia's eyes see you speculative, as if she does not entirely believe your words. Well, if you say so. And as I was saying, I have a horse at the local stable. We could head there to collect it and then proceed to the ruined estate. Are you ready to leave, or did you need a little time? I am ready. Very well, then. I'll lead the way. You follow. Stay close to me, and if we are tracked, let us work together to stay alive. Let's keep it. Okay. Well, that's all we have time for right now. Next we'll follow Miss Alicia, I guess. Bye.